Today I'm going to cook chili. Chili is something that people actually ask me a recipe for. But before I get into my recipe, I want to share a chili origin story. And I don't know if it's true or not, but I've been told this all my lifetime since I lived in Oklahoma. When cowboys, like from Dallas to, not Dallas, Texas, I'm sorry. When cowboys from Texas to Oklahoma to Kansas to Nebraska would drive their cattle up to Chicago to sell their, cows, herds to a meat market. They will drive. They will allow a one cow they could eat on that trip for a bunch of cowboys. So, as they would eat pretty good at the beginning. Then meat started to rot. So to cover the taste of meat that's about to turn, they will add. Where's the chili at? They will add chili to hide the taste, the turning meat, and then to add some substance, they will add these beans to the meat, and that's the origin story of a chili that I've been told. Now I don't know how true that is. It sounds reasonable to me. Anyway, when people ask me for my chili recipe, I don't know what that is. I normally season to taste everything. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. But here's the main ingredients that I put in here. Okay, I only know how to make the big pot of chili. I don't know how to make a small, one single individual chili. Now there's a pound of beef. I'm going to use pound of pork. It's still thawing right now. And this is 2 pounds. I'm going to use half of that. So pound of pork, pound of beef. That's that. Beans wise, I use all kind of beans. I'm going to use 4 cans of different type of beans, but I always include kidney beans in that. I like black beans. I like these garbanzo beans. This one's, I normally get black eyed peas, but wife wanted this white one, so that's fine. 2 cans of tomatoes, diced tomato, unseasoned. Vegetable wise, I use these bell peppers, sweet onion. I'm going to use 3 jalapenos. Sometimes I put 4 or 5, depending on how spicy I want it. I always use 2 garlic per pound of meat, so that's 4 garlic, 2 garlic cloves, so 4 garlic cloves there. Seasoning is the difficult part. Seasoning is the difficult part here, these guys. Now, well, I do use 1 can of my favorite beer, so that's out of the way. I use 1 spoon of molasses in this at the end, so that's out of the way here. Salt and pepper I just season to taste, so season to taste on salt and pepper. That's all I can tell you. Now these guys right here, and my something that might be different than rest is that my chili is just pepper, right? I mean, there's a chili, paprika, and Korean chili powder. So that's three different type of chili. And for a little bit of different type of flavor, I use some little bit of ground cinnamon, a little bit of cumin, and a little bit of coriander. But they don't make a huge part of the taste, because a little bit of that will go a long ways. So let me start with what proportion that I will use on these guys, and I may change as I start cooking. Today is when I find out how how much of seasoning I put in my chili. So here it goes. Ooh, I may run out of the bowl. Okay. And take a same amount of chili. This is just eyeball guessing, guys. Okay. Now paprika. Start with the 1 tablespoon. Get half tablespoonful more of paprika here. Okay, so that's 1.5 tablespoon of paprika. Ground cumin. This is really strong. It has, so you don't want to put too much of these. So 1/4 of a tablespoon. These are very strong, so I want to be careful on that. I could add more later on, but I cannot take it out. So start with the coriander. Coriander is not so bad, but still, I don't. Yeah, it is. Again, this is another about 1/4 tablespoon. Ground cinnamon. Again, this is strong too. I just want a hint of the cinnamon, not, I don't want cinnamon to dominate the taste. I'll start with that. Again, you could always add more later, but you cannot take it out. So, well, that's that. And I just mix. And I do toast these before cooking them occasionally, so let me do that today. Make sure pan's dry, no oil or anything in there. Supposed to freshen up the seasoning, liven it up a little bit. Okay, that's good. Set aside.
It will break the fear when your love gets wild. It will bring you near. And when your soul gets humble, pride loses me. And your days of trouble, they will end right here. When we come
Okay, then when everything's almost all browned, I drain the grease a little bit. I got the meat, I put it right back in there. No meat, take it out. Start sauteing the onions. Put to one side. Got pepper, jalapenos, start mixing. Put the seasoning. And bread. I can smell even with that little cinnamon, I can smell it. So, let it simmer for a little bit. Okay, I like to drain these beans from this liquid. I just don't like the idea of eating these preservatives. They add a taste, but I didn't like the taste. Okay, just put these diced tomatoes in there. Mix it up. Okay. Now the beans. Lots of beans. And mix it up. Don't break the beans. That's why I put the beans in there, so I don't want to break them up. Look at that. Not quite peeled. Oh yeah, I gotta add the salt and pepper. A little bit of pepper. A lot went in, so. Okay. Before I add the salt, I taste. Let it heat up a little bit more before I taste. Time for taste and seasoning. One more taste, see if there's enough salt. Okay. Well, good. I'm going to let it simmer while the lid is open because it seems that there's too much liquid in there for right now. I like the chili a little bit more, a little less liquid. I don't know how you call that. Okay, one final step. Adding molasses. This is 1 tablespoon. So I just add 1 tablespoon. That's it. Okay, let's see how it tastes. Those jalapenos are big and hot, even though I only put 3 in there. So spicy. It came out spicy. That's one thing about chili. It comes out different every time. Rồi. Till next time. Let me know. Got my head on still. Oh my goodness.